Hello everybody. Today we will look at the vocabulary items in your reading text America's Teenage Courts. Let's start. Our first word is judicial. Judicial is an adjective and it means relating to the legal system. For example, to be fair, those accused of a crime in this country are innocent until proven otherwise in this country's judicial system. Another collocation is judicial authorities. Next, offender. Offender is a noun and it means a person who is guilty of a crime. For example, she is a persistent offender and has been arrested 5 times this year for shoplifting. Try. Try is a verb and it means to examine a person accused of committing a crime in a law court by asking them questions and considering known facts, and then decide if they are guilty. For example, an experienced judge will try the case. They are being tried for robbery. Trial is the noun form. Trial means the hearing of statements and showing of objects in a law court to judge if a person is guilty of a crime or to decide a case or a legal matter. For example, it was a very complicated trial that went on for months. Sentence. Sentence is a verb which means to decide and say officially what a punishment will be. For example, the judge sentenced him to 4 years in jail. Another collocation is sentence offenders. Promising. Promising is an adjective. Something that is promising shows signs that it's going to be successful or enjoyable. For example, the commercial future of the company looks very promising. Another collocation is promising results. Recognize. Recognize is a verb which means to accept that something is legal, true, or important. For example, the international community has refused to recognize the newly independent nation-state. Another collocation is recognize basic human rights. Our next word is alienate. Alienate is a verb which means to make someone feel that they are different and not part of a group. For example, disagreements can alienate teenagers from their families. Opt. Opt is a verb which means to make a choice, especially of one thing or possibility instead of others. Its synonym is to choose. For example, many students opt for business studies simply because it sounds like a passport to a good job. Another collocation is opt for being tried by teenagers. Undergo. Undergo is a verb and it means to experience something that is unpleasant or something that involves a change. For example, a caterpillar undergoes a continuous series of transformations before it becomes a butterfly. The other collocations are undergo trial, undergo operation. Implement. Implement is a verb and it means to start using a plan or system. For example, the changes to the national health system will be implemented next year. Another collocation is implement innovation. Premises. Premises is a noun which is usually used in plural form. It means the land and buildings owned by someone, especially by a company or organization. For example, there is no smoking allowed anywhere on school premises. The ice cream is made on the premises. Array. Array is a noun which is usually used in singular form. It means a large group of things or people. For example, there was a splendid array of food on the table. The other collocations are array of penalties, array of problems. Reprimand. Reprimand is a verb, and it means to express to someone your strong official disapproval of them. For example, the boss reprimanded the intern for his unprofessional behavior. She was reprimanded by her teacher for fighting with another student. Proceedings. Proceedings is a noun which is usually used in plural form, and it means legal actions. For example, I started legal proceedings to try to have the child taken away from his parents permanently. The other collocations are divorce proceedings, criminal proceedings. Our last word is preside. Preside is a verb, and it means to be in charge of or to control a meeting, event, or trial. For example, the vice president will preside at today's meeting. Must the Chief Justice still preside over the trial? That's all for now. You can watch this video again to revise your vocabulary later on. See you later.